we will go to enough mana to do something very insane here. So we will absolutely do it. What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Thank you guys so very freaking much for tuning in on this beautiful Sunday. I'm back home. We had a nice little trip, went very high into the mountains even, and yeah, looked at other mountains in the fog. It was very beautiful. Also, we're on our road to 4,000. We're so little people away from 3,900 that I said, you know what, let's just skip it right away, go to the 4,000. As soon as we hit the 4K subs, we will be doing another freaking giveaway, one for all of my subscribers, and a special giveaway, as per usual, for my patrons. So yeah, if you want to check out the Patreon and the membership, there's a link down below, and you can check it out there, just as our new freaking patrons and members. Thank you guys so very freaking much for becoming part of the Malone family. We have Emanuele Colognato. He became a Zedro the Great-Hearted, so thank you very freaking much. We have a new Goldspan Dragon, Marco Marino. And of course, also a special thanks to our newest, biggest boy of them all, Nico Bolas, God Pharaoh. We have Danny Montgomery. Thank you guys so freaking much for supporting the channel with your hard-earned cash. And yeah, as said, if you want to check out the Patreon or the membership, there's a link down below, a button under every video. But enough yammering, let's get into the best of two worlds. Hammering! I really like Landfall, and I really like the Delina mechanic, so I said, you know what, let's combine them. Let's make them into one. And yeah, it is indeed a deck of many things deck as well, because there are some cards in here that very profit from it. So, you pay 2, you roll a d20, then you subtract the number of cards in your hand. So if you have 2 cards and you roll a 5, now you roll a 3. Easy as pie. And if your result is 0 or less, you discard your hand. It can happen. It's tarot. It's gambling. That is what should be happening when you're gambling. You should have a way to lose. So, 1 to 9, you return a card at random from your graveyard to your hand. So whatever you lost, you will get it back. 10 to 19, you draw 2 cards. Very sweet. And if you roll a 20, you put a creature card from any graveyard onto the battlefield, and when it dies, under your control, that is important, and when that creature dies, its owner loses the game. And the owner is the person that starts with the creature in its deck. So, if you return something of theirs, like Goldspan Dragon, and they block it, and the dragon dies, they lose the game. Easy as pie. Will there be other ways for me to get this to work very good? Yes, there are. I will find other ways to abuse the deck of many things somehow. I will make it, but not today. Today is not today. Today we're playing a Landfall deck. So, why is a deck of many things in here? Well, because we have a Valakut Exploration. Whenever land enters the battlefield under control, you exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Then at the beginning of your end step, if there are cards exiled with it, you put them into your graveyard and it deals that much damage to each opponent. So if there is one card, you deal 1 damage and put that card into your graveyard in your end step. So that means that you can get it back with the deck of many things if you roll a 1 to 9. Very nice. So whatever you lose with the Valakut Exploration, you will actually get it back. So, but the Valakut Exploration is only one of the things in our deck of many things, because we have so many ways to beat our opponent with this deck. So, one of the ways is our Scute Swarmy. Yes, our Scute Swarm army. I know, bad pun. I see myself out after I'm done with the deck tech. So, the Scute Swarm is pretty freaking sweet. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, you make yourself a little insect, and if you have control 6 or more lands, you make a copy of the Scute Swarm. That means that as soon as the 6th land enters the battlefield, you will have a new Scute Swarm. Then you have 2, then 4, then 8, then 6, and so on, until you have a total of 250 Scute Swarms. You cannot have any more than 250 Scute Swarms, or tokens in general. So if you reach your token maximum of 250, that is an arena only thing, you won't be able to make any more tokens. And that is also very important for the Delina. So let us just say that you have 250 Scute Swarm tokens on the field already, and then her ability activates. You won't get any more of her ability, but you can still roll, which might be important. Why? We get to that later. But yeah, when you attack with the Delina, you can roll a d20. Well, you roll a d20, then you choose a creature, and you make a copy of that creature. If you roll a 1 to 14, you exile that creature at the end of your combat. If you roll a 15 to 20, you do the same, but you may roll again. And that is the thing. So, if you have your Barbarian class out, you can make sure that you will roll at least, let's say, a 15. So, or not sure, but it is more realistic because you will have more than one die roll. So it is very good. And even if you now have 250 Scute Swarms already and you roll once more, it still activates the level 2. That whenever you roll a dice, the creature gets +2/+0 and menace. So you can give all of your creatures +2/+0 and menace, which will be so game breaking for your opponent. No chance in hell they can make it back from that. That is why, even if you achieve your 250 Scute Swarms, you can still profit from the level 2 Barbarian class. But what is even more important about the Barbarian class is level 3. All of your creatures have haste. That means if you now put down a Scute Swarm and a land enters the battlefield, or maybe even 2 or 3, now all of your Scute Swarm have haste. So good. So freaking good. And that is why we also have the Druid class in here. Whenever land enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. That is important, but not the most important thing. Even more important is that if you play an additional land, you may play an additional land each turn if you're on level 3. So you're level 2. So you really want to have this on level 3, this on level 2, put down a Scute Swarm, play 2 lands, maybe even play some more lands, but yeah. It's going to be bonkers. And why? Because of the Roiling Regrowth. So let's get over this real freaking quick, and this is just, as I said, one of the many things that you can do with this deck. It's going to get even more freaking bonkers the farther we go. But yeah, this is the next step. So you have your Barbarian class out level 3, your Druid class level 2. Now you play your Scute Swarm for 3 mana. You put down your 6th land. Now you make yourself another freaking Scute Swarm. Now you may even put down the 7th land. Now you have 4 Scute Swarms. Now you use your Roiling Regrowth. Because all of your creatures have haste anyways, you sacrifice 1 land, but you put 2 lands on the battlefield. Now this will trigger for both lands at the same time, so you will get for all of your creatures 2 more Scute Swarms. So you will have 12 freaking Scute Swarms on the battlefield now, which is freaking insanity. Yes, this triggers at the same time. It's one trigger that because they both enter at the same time, it will trigger them at the same time. But it is still very, very freaking good. And the later you do this in the game, the more Scute Swarms with haste you will have. And if you now, I don't know, have enough mana to even smash a Moraug, holy smokes, you're so happy. All of your Scute Swarm will get +1/+0. And if you play another land, because you are able to play another land, now all of your Scute Swarms will attack once more and have +2/+0. And then if you play your your second land, they will get +3/+0. It is so crazy because all of your creatures will get an additional combat phase for each land that you play each turn. It is insanity. And if your Roiling Regrowth is triggered, and you play the Roiling Regrowth after your Moraug is out, you will get so many triggers. So, this is just another one of those. Even alone, the Moraug is crazy good. And if you have a Moraug out and you use your deck of many things while your Barbarian class is out, you can now give it a menace. It's easy as pie. But the dream is, of course, to have your Delina out with the Moraug and then use the Roiling Regrowth while you have like 4 or 5 Moraugs on the field. So insanely good. So insanely good. So, we have 1 win condition, we have 2 win conditions, now we have a 3rd win condition, and we have 4 win conditions thanks to the Melina, so it really is a deck of many things. The rest of the deck is making sure that we get enough life to survive and enough mana to do even more crazy things, like the Ancient Greenwarden. This is a must in a landfall deck that plays green. Yes, it costs 6, but you may play lands from your graveyard, which is so freaking good because you can bring back your Evolving Wilds, and all of your battlefield triggers trigger twice. That means, if you play a Roiling Regrowth while your Moraug is out, it will trigger 4 times. 4 freaking times. That is so many attacks, and then you haven't even played a land from your graveyard yet. So you bring back the Evolving Wilds, so that's 6 times. You trigger the Evolving Wilds, now that's 8. 8 combat phases, just like that. Boom. Crazy. Freaking crazy. A little bit extra is the Ashaya Soul of the Wild. All of your creatures are now also lands. That means if your Ashaya is out and then you play your Ancient Greenwarden, you will make trigger the Scute Swarms 2 times just for playing an Ancient Greenwarden. And then you still have not played a freaking land from your graveyard. So that is very insane. Then we have one more win condition in here with the level 3 for 5. When the class becomes level 3, a target land you control becomes a creature with power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control, and it's still a land. It doesn't untap, so you need to have 6 mana available for this, but with our Prosperous Innkeeper, we are able to. So yeah, you can now attack in with a big land that is even bigger or just as big as the Ashaya. So you kind of make yourself a token of the Ashaya without any abilities. And yes, Delina always says that target creature you control is not legendary if you make a copy. Oh my lord, this is so much to get through, but it is so crazy. And of course we have 3 Goldspan Dragons just to make sure that we can play our big boys. Wow. Then we have the Cram Session in here to get ourselves some life and to get access to our freaking sideboard. Well, there is one Containment Breach too little in here. So, now we have 2 Environmental Sciences, 2 Basic Conjurations, 2 Containment Breach, and a Masquerade Exhibition because we have so many lands that we will absolutely be able to play it. So yeah, this is a very, very fun deck. And I put in these full art lands because they're so pretty. So we have 8 mountains, 8 forests, 4 Cragcrown Pathways, and 4 Evolving Wilds because we actually need them to trigger our stuff as much as possible. Just imagine, you have a Valakut Exploration out, you trigger your Evolving Wilds, now you have 8 cards just like that, because you have all 4 of them out. 8 damage to your opponent, easy as pie. And if you have your Ancient Greenwarden out, it triggers even twice. So you will now shoot 16 damage, and with Deck of Many Things you get it back. There is so many win conditions in here, it is crazy. You will always find a way to beat your opponent. So much synergy, so much fun, so much Malone. So yeah, it was a lot to get through, a lot of freaking to get through. And it's Sunday morning, so I'm still a little bit tired. So thank you guys so very freaking much for supporting the channel. Thanks to our new patrons and members, really appreciate it. And of course, thanks to each and every member that we already have and patrons. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you in those games of many things. Who cares about the rank? If you got that jank. We're down 95, yes, that's the rank that we have now. Oh, 95% still is okay. We're up against Soul Gravier. It's like a Javier, but for souls. Alright, we're going first. Alright, I don't like this hand. I mean, we do have the Cram Session, so we can draw into a ramp spell. And it gives us some life. And I mean, come on. A Kazul's Cliff. That is very peculiar. The Barbarian Class, well, we will keep that. We will absolutely keep that. But we're getting ourselves Environmental Sciences here. So we can go Environmental Sciences into Roiling Regrowth, get ourselves some more lands. Seems pretty good. Alright, we're just up against dragons, aren't we? This is just dragons with extra steps. They just have the Kazul just to make sure that they can, if they have to, throw down, like, you know, another card. Another creature at you. Alright, we're getting ourselves another green source here. Seems pretty tasty. And then we are, yeah, as I said, they're just dragons. They are just dragons with extra steps. But hey, we're prepared. We're freaking prepared. Alright, we got the Druid Class here. That is also very nice, and I'm going to play it. I'm not chilling about it. Absolutely not freaking chilling about it. Because it gives us life. I mean, what else do you want but to have a lot of life? So. Because we're on 27 life now. That gives us a comfortable, chill time to wait what Soul Javier is doing. Let's shoot him. Yeah, look at me, and now look at him, and boom! Shoot it! Alright. Prismari Command. Okay, they're getting in there with the Goldspan Dragon now. We all know it. Oh! They have an extra turn in hand. That is what's rockin'. That is what is rockin'. Alright, this costs 3, right? It does cost 3. So do we even want to do that here? I don't think we do. I think we're just putting down the Valakut Exploration. Maybe they have a counterspell here. But if they do, that is kind of still okay with me. Alright. If we find a land off the top, we're super freaking happy. We did find a land off the... Oh, this costs 3. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this game. I shouldn't even be playing it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to find a land here. And we just threw 1 away. So that feels bad. That feels really bad. For some reason I thought this cost 2. But it was this one that cost 2, didn't it? Wasn't it? Yes, it was. Oh, yes, it was. The Book of Many Things. I don't think we should use it here. Let's just be extra freaking cheeky. If we find a land here, if we do find a land here, oh my lord. I should have been extra, but they could still have a removal for the Scute Swarm here. So all we need to do is to find a land. If we find a land here, we are super freaking happy. Super freaking happy. Still foretelling stuff. Alright, this time it's a counterspell. I'm pretty sure of it. I am pretty sure of it. So what are we throwing under the bus here? I mean, we could do it all. Like, but I think the Delina here is pretty okay. Did they find a counterspell now? Did they? I think they did. I think that they did. So let's sacrifice a land here. If they did find a counterspell, I'm pretty sure they will use it here. We will find out. Alright, so we're getting ourselves a green and a red, triggering the Valakut twice. That should give us some land, so that we can activate... Okay, another Druid Class. And a Cram Session. Well, that's not a land. But a hey. But a hey. Let's put down another Druid Class, and shoot him for 1 with the Cram Session. Excuse-moi. So, not finding land here is pretty brutal. The third Behold, oh my lord, I was playing around the counterspell because they already played 2 Behold the Multiverse here. What is this shenaniganery? What actually is it? Alright, I hope they're doing something here. The Imrith. Alright, keeping back mana, I reckon. Are you now? Are you keeping back your mana now? You are. You're keeping it back. I totally get that. Okay, well. If I want to throw something under the bus, it might be the Delina, because we have a chance here to go abso-freaking-lutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Alright, the Disdainful Stroke was taken away from us. That is all freaking K. We're keeping that land, because if we can go bonkers here, oh my lord, I really hope that they use their mana. So they're attacking in, that means they have an extra turn in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, they do. They do. Absolutely do. Abso-freaking-lutely do. And here it comes in 3, 2, 1. Take an extra turn. Oh, okay. Well, they're foretelling something then. That is fine with me. So let's try to tickle those counter spells out of their freaking hand. I mean, if they have one, they better use it here. If they have one there. How many do they have though? That is the question. Like, I played around some counter spells already, but it's getting a little bit ridiculous. Just a little bit ridiculous. Alright, another Valakut Exploration. That is kinda sad. But hey, we're still trying our best. We are still trying our best. And I mean, we can activate this if we find another land here. But they 1 bajillion% have a counter. Oh my lord. Okay. Well, this might still be a counter spell. It might still be a counter spell, and I'm pretty sure it is. I am pretty sure that it is. Pretty sure. And we even found a land here. If they have a counter spell here, I mean, what were we supposed to do? We played around it as long as we could. But there is a limit to everything. There is a limit to freaking everything. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay, my friend. Okay. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. But hey, who am I to judge? Who am I to freaking judge? Another freaking land. Not bad, not good, but I'm still getting in there for some damage. So hey, I'm pretty happy about it. I am pretty happy. Getting a lot of life. Getting in there for some damage. Maybe we even got him here. Oh my lord, all these awesome lands off the top that I would have liked to have. But I didn't. I didn't have them. So we're still dealing 2 damage here. So we do still have a chance. It's not like we don't. And the next turn we can put down the Book of Many Things. The Deck of Many Things. So let us see if they're taking an extra turn here. If they do, we're pretty screwed. They have a Draconic Intervention. Like, come on. Like, come on. Come on, my friend. Really? Really? You did have that in your hand? That is why you weren't worried at all? Yeah, I totally get that. I totally do. Alright. So, we do have the Ancient Greenwarden here, but let us put down 1 land first. And let us see what we can get here. It's an Evolving Wilds. So we are trying to get the Ancient Greenwarden online. I mean, it is pretty good. It is pretty freaking good. You cannot do too much about it. They can do stuff about it, but not too much. Also, yeah, our Valakut Exploration will look pretty tasty very soon. So, what are you doing, my friend? Are you countering this now? Are you now? I have so many angles to attack you on. I will use them all. Alright, the side coming. But was that really the smartest choice you could have taken here? Was it really now? We will find out. If we can find a land here, we are super freaking happy. Did we already play a land? I think we did. That is how we got the Evolving Wilds. That is how we freaking got it. But we're still getting a lot of life back. So, hey, I'm still pretty happy about it. I am still okay with everything that's happening. And I mean, if we activate the other Druid Class, we might even get him here. Might even freaking get him here. The Cram Session. Cram de la Session. Alright, we don't have 5 mana. That is a little bit sad, but we will look what we get here. We will just have a look at what we get here. So we're putting down another, it doesn't really matter. We have all the colors of the rainbow already. So that is good. That is actually good. Alright. It's getting a little bit better here. Just a little bit better. Putting down another one of those. I mean, we're drawing through all of our freaking decks, so that is pretty freaking sweet. Pretty freaking sweet. Alrighty. So, we are getting ourselves the environmental sciences just to make sure. Just to make sure that we can be very obnoxious next turn. So we will see what they're doing here, but we're back on 26 life. I mean, come on, Soul Javier. We're on 26 life. You did your best to be freaking obnoxious here. But you would to be very, even more freaking obnoxious here. Like having 2 or 3 extra turns in a row. That could be very freaking obnoxious. Who knows? Who knows? But we will find out what we can do here now. I mean, we are drawing a lot of stuff. So yeah, that makes me happy. Oh, the Roiling Regrowth is also very freaking good. Very freaking good. Very, very freaking good. Alright. So, we do have 2 lands left. 2 lands freaking left. If we can get them with the Roiling Regrowth, we're good. We're actually good. Another freaking Cram Session. So let's try. I mean, why not? What should we get us here? There's a lot of stuff that we can get ourselves. Like the Basic Conjuration. Yeah, I think that's the one we want. That is the one we want. Let us see what kind of creatures we can get. Oh, the Scute Swarm. Like to see that. So, do you have something now, my friend? Do you have a counterspell? We will find out now. We will freaking find out now. So if they do have a counterspell, it is what it is. Not too much we can do about it. But if they don't, well, we can still get in there for some damage. And then sooner or later we will get him. We will freaking get him. So, what are you doing? What are you doing? Also, sooner or later, the Magma freaking Opus. Cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. Holy smokes, yeah. That one was pretty annoying. That one was pretty freaking annoying. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna freaking lie. Alright, so we got the 2 lands here now. It will still trigger. We still get 1,000,000 life back. And we get 2 triggers of the Valakut. So that is still pretty a-okay. It is still pretty a-okay. Another Scute Swarm lost. And the deck of many things also lost. But we will get them back sooner or later. So yeah. Also, depending on how they spend their mana here, we can attack in with our creatures. And we absolutely will. But yeah, them having another Magma Opus here was pretty good for them, not gonna lie. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They might have a counterspell here. We will find out. We will find out. But if they don't, well, we are looking pretty a-okay here. Pretty a-okay. Well, why should we even make them have a counterspell? Why shouldn't we just attack in with our 2 freaking creatures here? Seems pretty good to me. Seems pretty good to me. Okay. Number 1, we're making a green one. And we're making a red one. Just because we freaking can. It looks good to me, not gonna lie. Not gonna freaking lie. They would need like another Magma Opus here. Like yet another freaking Magma Opus. Do they have it? Who knows? They might. They might not. And it looks like they do have it. But we will find out now. We will freaking find out now if they really do. Holy smokes, what a game. What a crazy game. Getting on there from every single angle possible. Druid Class activated. Oh, come on. So, Javier, what you doing? Do you have another freaking Magma Opus? You do not have another Magma Opus. Get in there with the lands. Why do these first games always have to be like 15 to 20 minutes long? I don't know, man. I really don't know. We're going first. I mean, we will be ramping into Goldspan Dragons like there is no tomorrow, but we don't have anything else. And we don't know what we're up against, but we will have a turn 4 Goldspan Dragon. So let's keep it. I mean, a turn 4 Goldspan Dragon is always good. Hopefully, this was not a mistake. But after the last game, I mean, we got him. Like, the beatdown was infinite. Like, freaking infinite. So, Necro and 17, what will you be doing? They might be playing mono white. They might. Who knows? So, if we can find one more land sooner or later. Alright, they are not playing mono white, but we found a Valakut Exploration. That is very good. So I'm betting that they're, playing Valkyries. That is what I was about to say. That is actually what I was about to say. So the Valakut Exploration here is pretty good. Oh, they're putting down the Clarion Spirit. We have the Cram Session. That is also very nice. If we find a land here, would be awesome. Right now we haven't found a single land, but we might find it. And if we don't, we will find it with the Roiling Regrowth. And then get ourselves some more land. Oh, they have a Skyclave Apparition, don't they? Yep, they're eyeing... Oh, it's a Setchmore Witch. Alright, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a Setchmore Witch. We found another Cram Session. Not what I was looking for. But hey. So I really need to find a land here. Really need to find land here. We're getting ourselves a red and a green. And one of those cards better be a freaking land. Otherwise, I will be very sad. Oh, there it is. There is a land and another Valakut, but that is alright. That is a gamble I was willing to take. Still dealing 2 here. Seems pretty fine with me. Pretty fine with me. Alright, so what you doing, my friend? So now they're on 4, but we have the Goldspan Dragon here. Goldspan Dragon. And we will be attacking in. As long as you don't have 2 spells, we're happy. Okay. Interesting. Gots to say. Pretty interesting. Alright. So we're missing 1 mana for our grand frickin' plan. But hey. We're getting ourselves the manas now. With the environmental sciences. So they will have some stuff, but that is alright. If they kill my Goldspan Dragon, that is also alright. All we need is to, you know, be very freaking obnoxious. And that we will. That we 1 bajillion% will. Alright, they have a little token now. They have 2 tokens. Oh. What? I'm so bad. I'm so bad sometimes. So freaking bad sometimes. Alright, they're creating 1 here and 1 there. Yeah, that makes absolute sense. Makes absolute sense. I knew that. I knew that. Leave me alone. Leave Maloney alone. Alright. So, we need to be very good here now. We need to be very freaking smart here as well. So, we're blocking the Goldspan Dragon. Makes sense to me. But now we're doing this. And this. And we didn't play a land yet, so yeah, that is pretty good. It is pretty good. And he said nice, I like that. Thanks. Oh my lord, that was close. We almost fell into the trap. Alright. This will trigger 2 times now. This will trigger 2 times now. We will absolutely find a land. We found a land. That is so freaking nice. So freaking nice. So now we're putting down the Prosperous Innkeeper so that we can get some life back as soon as we play some more land. And we will make sure to have a land. That is also very important. Also, we're shooting them for 2 here. Because we're losing our Delina and our Goldspan Dragon. Your go? Hello. Why is it my go? What is your problemo, my friendo? What is your problemo? Alright, they might have a board wipe here. But who knows? They might not. The Bloodcheese Thirst. Alrighty. So they don't want us to get life back. Totally get that. But yeah, we're getting a lot of life back very soon. Okay. That is also very okay with me, oh. So they're getting in for 6. We will take it. We will take it like a freaking man. Oh, my lord. Okay. This is a very nice. This is very freaking nice. So, let me freaking think. If we're putting down the Goldspan Dragon here, we will go to enough mana to do something very insane here. So we will absolutely do it. So, they will be blocking. Holy smokes. Look at this insanity that will happen now. Look at it. Freaking look at it. Alright. We're putting down the Moraug. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Now we're putting down another land. Oh, my lord. Now we're making a lot of blockers for ourselves. Yes. And now we're attacking in with everything. Now we are attacking in with everything. So, they can be blocking here, but they can be blocking everything. And we will still get in for a lot of freaking damage. So that is very nice. That is very freaking nice. Oh, yes. Get him. Freaking get him. The craziness. Your go. Alrighty Alrighty, was that the craziest game ever? What a comeback. Hyperius Maximus. You have a little frog on your shoulder. What is this hand? Like, excuse me. Excuse me. What is this hand? Alrighty. Like, we kind of want not to mulligan down to 4, I think. Hello. Hello. Okay, we're up against a dragon's what? I forgot the name. Like a Rakdos dragon stack. I'm pretty sure of it. Okay, it's 4 colors dragons. Holy smokes! How many lands did you want? Yes. Yes. I wanted them all. I freaking wanted them all. So we're getting ourselves the basic conjuration because we have enough land for now. For now we do have enough. They will have to do something sooner or later. So we were up against Grixis dragons. The last time we encountered the Grixis dragons, we were a little bit lucky and happy. Alright, like this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I am talking about. So we're doing it like this. And if we find a land here, we're happy. So, they will have to do something sooner or later. They have 2 counter spells now. 2 freaking counter spells now. That is very annoying. We're trying with the Goldspan Dragon. Oh, they don't have 2 counter spells. They do not have 2 counter spells. Alright. But they might have like a kill spell here for the Goldspan Dragon. But that still makes us treasure. And we do like them treasures. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, now we find a land, we're super happy. Because then we can make our Scute Swarms. So, Hyperius Maximus, are you the one? Like, yeah, we were lucky and unlucky in the same time to find these many lands. But hey, so 5. I could make one of my lands into a man land if I really want to. So this is another Poison the Cup. It is not a counter spell. And yeah. I'm pretty sure it is just a Poison the Cup. We're creating another treasure here. And we could still do this. But I think I'd rather do this. And yes, use as little treasures as freaking possible. So. We're getting ourselves another Goldspan Dragon. Holy smokes, we would have drawn 4 more cards without finding a land. That is so bad. That is actually so freaking bad. So they might kill the Prosperous Innkeeper here. We will find out. And they do. They have a Dragon's Fire. Okay, that means that this is either an extra turn or it is a Poison the Cup. What is going on? Like, excuse me? Good sir, could I please get myself a freaking land? Like, yeah, that would be awesome. Like, freaking awesome. Like, come on. Come on. We looked at so many cards and we couldn't find any freaking land. That is not the kind of thing that you should do with me. Alright. We now have a lot of treasure, but it doesn't really help us if we cannot find land to make ourselves some nice Scute Swarms. No need to do that here. Also, we can put down the Ancient Greenwarden, which is very good against this kind of deck because they, holy smokes, they have a counter spell now, don't they? They do have a counter spell now, so after all we went through, now that we can finally play something, they have a counter spell. Or they just have another Poison the Cup. I mean, the possibilities are endless. It's Behold the Multiverse. Alright, do not like to see that. I do, repeat, not like to see that. And they keep 1 on top. Do not like to see that either. So, can we, maybe, I don't know, like, find a land? Like, I know we're on 5 lands already. But yeah, look at this. We looked at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards plus... Oh, now the Soul Shatter. Of all things unholy, now the Soul Shatter. Alright. So we're putting the Valakut down first. Might seem crazy, but if we find a land here, I'm happy with that. And we did find a land, and what a land we found. Oh my lord. Okay, that is good. That is actually very good. So, if they do something with my Scute Swarmy here, I still have enough stuff to do. Alright. So, are we chilling? We're chilling. We're chilling. If they have a board wipe here, I mean, what am I supposed to do about it? Not much. That much I can tell you. So, maybe we even find something nice. Who knows? Maybe we even find something nice. But it's just it. If they have a board wipe here, like, they were in the advantage from the beginning by us not finding lands, and now we have these many lands on top. But hey, Hyperius Maximus is one of my strongest competitors. We had a lot of battles already, and we're both trying to climb our way back into the numbers. So yeah, now they're thinking long and hard. They have 6 mana. They could be having something nice. We will find out. The flunk. They have the frickin' flunk. Alright, in that case we're activated. Well, they might be killing our Scute Swarm now. I have a feeling that they're killing the other Scute Swarm now. Aren't they? Aren't they? They have another flunk. They have another kill spell. So, yeah, maybe that wasn't too smart. Maybe I should have waited. But if they don't have it, I mean, can we play around even more kill spells here? Can we actually... Oh my lord. Do not have it. Do not have it. That is so good. That is actually so freaking good. So now we have the Book of Many Things. That is also so nice. Thank you, game. I like it. And we found a land here, which is also so freaking sweet. So freaking sweet. So let us see what we can get here. With this land. Another land. Not even that bad. Not even that bad, to be honest. So we're making ourselves a million little Scute Swarms here. And we have the Roiling Regrowth. And we will freaking use it, because if we can get ourselves the class, I'm pretty happy with it. The, you know, the red one. The Berserker class? Question mark? So, making ourselves a lot of life as well. Seems normal. I mean, come on, like, a lot of Scute Swarms here is pretty good. It is pretty good. Alright. So now we're putting down the book. Attacking in here. And we can still, you know, use the book. So, no matter what we get here, I'm okay with that. All of these cards are pretty good. Oh, they might have a counterspell. Do they have a counterspell now? We will find out. But if they were willing to use the flunk against my little Scute Swarm, I'm pretty sure they can't have too many things here. So yeah, the Book of Many Things, together with the Valakut Exploration, is pretty tasty. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So, my friend, what you doing here? Dividing by 0. The Druid class has been divided by 0. Okay. But what are you getting yourself? There's no board wipes here. Okay. Yeah. That is not cool, my friend. That is not cool. But we're still dealing 2 here. And next turn we will deal a lot of damage. So if they cannot kill our dragons, our little Scute Swarms here, we're looking pretty A-okay. We're looking pretty A-okay. They have a Shadow's Verdict. They have a freaking Shadow's Verdict. Are you serious? They're totally freaking serious. But that is kind of good. I mean, we want that Book of Many Things to return us something more valuable than that. Oh my lord. How was that possible? How was that possible? Alright, another Valakut Exploration. Holy freaking smokes. Well, that is good. That is good. Now we have the Barbarian Class. That is also good. We're putting down another Valakut Exploration. We're putting down the Barbarian Class. We're putting down the Cram Session. We're getting ourselves the Environmental Sciences. We're using the Environmental Sciences. Getting ourselves a green. Should have gotten myself a... Oh, we cannot even play it anymore. But we have it in our hand. So that is good. If they want to sacrifice it now, use the start from scratch to sacrifice my deck of many things. I'm okay with that. It served its purpose. It drew us 2 cards. And discarded our whole freaking hand. Like, That was a little bit sad, not gonna lie. Not gonna freaking lie. So, but if we can get this one... Oh my lord, the more the Kynan. The more the freaking Kynan. Okay, they might be searching for a land here. Maybe they didn't have a land. That would be okay to me. And now slowly but surely we will dwindle them down with the Valakut Exploration. But that is good to me. That is pretty good to me. Alright. We found another Barbarian Class and we found another Valakut Exploration, which is actually pretty good. I mean, they cannot have a counterspell here because they used up their blue mana. So yeah, we're getting ourselves another Environmental Sciences. Now we're rolling the dice. Come on, not a 1, not a freaking 1. It's a 19. That is pretty good to me. That is indeed pretty good to me. Alright, so how far can we push this? We can push this onto Oblivion, which is pretty good. So yeah, if they don't have a kill spell next turn, we are pretty freaking happy. Pretty freaking happy. Yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. So we will see others spending their mana here. They might make a miraculous freaking comeback. I'm not gonna lie, they might make a freaking miraculous comeback. But we will freaking see about that. So they're using it here. Okay, you go ahead, you do that. Oh, my lord. Okay, this is insane. This is freaking... I should have kept it. Should have freaking kept it. But I didn't. But I didn't. Alright. We're putting down the Moraug first. If they do have something, they're gonna use it here and now. I am pretty sure of it. Okay, so the whole gang is here. The whole freaking gang is here. What you gonna do, my friend? What you gonna do? Holy smokes. Alrighty. So, I want to keep that. I actually want to keep that. I think we're looking pretty good here. I will now make myself a million little Moraugs. If they cannot kill both, we're looking pretty okay here. And it doesn't look like they can. If they have another skill... Are you actually kidding me? Are you actually freaking kidding me? Well, in that case, at least we're getting ourselves the Scute Swarms here. Holy freaking smokes. Like, are you actually freaking kidding me? Like, actually freaking kidding me? Well, okay. Well, okay. What am I supposed to say? That was pretty good for them. That was pretty good for them. If they now draw another freaking whatever they need, I will be a little bit sad, but we will find out. Holy smokes, like, seriously. All of the cards they needed. All of them. And more. So yeah, I'm not surprised anymore. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And now they're taking the next turn. That is as sure as the amen in the church, as they say in Germany. Because otherwise, why should they have attacked in with this Dog Illusion? Why should they have attacked in? If they now have like a million extra turns, would I be surprised? Not at all. Oh, my lord. Okay. Okay. Do they have counter spells now? We will find out. I mean, this triggers the Valakut. This triggers our Scute Swarm. Pretty good to me right now. Pretty freaking good to me. Alright, I mean, if we can find something nice here, we will be very happy. We will be very freaking happy. And I mean, this triggers already, so they better have something real good here. They better have something real freaking good, because I think that we're about to turn this around like there is no tomorrow. Oh, they do have something. They do have another Baleful Mastery. But do they have yet another thing to be very annoying? Do they now? Oh, we got the Scute Swarm. That is also very nice. Very nice. I will make myself another Scute Swarm. Don't mind me if I do. Alright. Now we're getting ourselves another red, because why not? Now we're making ourselves 9 more Scute Swarms. Seems pretty good to me. Oh, 6 more Scute Swarms. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at math. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. So the question is, do we have more lands in our freaking deck? I think we have. I think we have more lands in our deck. At least one. At least one. But we're still getting in there for 6, so that is pretty sweet. It is so pretty sweet. So, Hyperius Maximus, are you ready for my Scute Swarm barrage? I think you shouldn't be. I think you should be a-okay with it. Are you killing one Scute Swarm now? Are you killing one singular Scute Swarm now? Or did you finally find one of your counterspells? I don't think they played one single counterspell apart to divide by 0. So yeah, seems pretty good to me. Seems pretty good to me. And here it is, the divide by 0. But is it enough? So now let me check real quick. Oh, we do still have one mountain and one forest. So yeah, we're looking pretty good here. We're looking pretty good. Yeah, the damage that we don't deal with our Scute Swarms, we will deal with our freaking... Oh, please let me do it. Please don't be like that. Please don't be like that. Please, please, come on, Hyperius Maximus. Please don't be like that. Oh, oh, so many Scute Swarms. So many of them. So freaking... Oh, they didn't let us do it. No, Hyperius. Come on, you said good game. Let us have a good game. Come on. Alright, so we're 3-0 right now. Hyperius Maximus didn't let us play it out. That was sad. I like this hand. I really do. And yeah, I will use it. I will use it wisely. I mean, we're going first, so we can allow ourselves to use the Evolving Wilds as a red source here. And then who knows, maybe we find something nice. So we're up against Sergeant Ryan. Or Sergeant Ryan? Sergeant Ryan? I don't know. But these games are going so long that sadly this will be our last game because we're already at 40 minutes. 40 minutes with this kind of deck. That is insane to me. Like freaking insane to me. Alrighty. Our Barbarian Class will look pretty good and giving all of your creatures haste. So good. Alright, we're up against some other dragon deck. Like, or we're up against the craziness that could be the one deck that I once built. So, I think being able to give our creatures haste is pretty good in this deck. It is pretty good in this deck, and I will not pass out on that situation. So, oh, they're foretelling something. I do not like that. I really do not like that. So we're putting down the Evolving Wilds, and we're getting ourselves another freaking land. And we will keep the Evolving Wilds for now. No need to use them. Or maybe there is a need to use them. Maybe there is. But what would the need be? What would be the needs be? Alright, we're up against another Grixis Dragon deck. Like, what are the freaking chances? I mean, there are chances of that happening. But are they really that high? Are they really that freaking high? So. Let me think on how I want to do this. I think I'm trying to get the Scute Swarm down. I'm getting myself another rat, so the Akoum will be ready to rock and roll very soon. And then we can activate this and get ourselves the Environmental Sciences, so that is still pretty okay. And if they have something against our Scute Swarm now immediately, I mean, we need to do something sooner or later. Sooner or freaking later, and they do, the Bloodshusters. Alright, but at least they spend up all their mana, so I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. Alrighty. Also, we're getting ourselves another green here now. Getting ourselves some life back. And if we find one land here, we're super happy. And if we don't, well, we can still put down the back of a Book of Many Things. But if we do find a land here, and they have the Goldspan Dragon. Okay, this might be the revenge for Grixis Dragons. Might be. But it might also not be. Who knows? Who knows? So, we now have the Book of Many Things. The deck of many things. I always call it the book. So this might be an extra turn. If it is, I'm very sad about it. But there is not much I can do about it. Holy smokes. If the game wants to hate you, they hate you real good. Real freaking good. So let us hope that we can find a land here. Oh, man, yeah. Why not? I mean, we had to lose at some point, but why does it always have to be like this? Why does it always have to be like this? Like 2 Goldspan Dragons into extra turn into, let me guess, another extra turn? Might be. And we're totally screwed here. Like, there is... Oh, yeah, okay, now they will get the... Yeah, okay. We had a good run. We had a nice run. This was fun. But, against, like, the perfect things, there's nothing you can do. Like, yes, we do have a Goldspan Dragon now. Well, what are we even supposed to do? We cannot block anything here. Cannot block anything. And they have a counter spell, don't they? They do not. Alright, good game, my friend. Video was long enough anyway. Come on, like, do you see what I mean? Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. Shout out time. Everybody's dancing. Alright, thank you guys so very freaking much for staying until the end. Malone. Where are all the names? Well, we have a new thing going on right now. There's so many people that I have to make a roll up, and here it is. Special thanks to all of my patrons and members, starting with the Zed with the Great Hearted, Randy Campbell, John, Chris Stevens, John Cooley, Automaton, Vinci Mage, Wiki White, Emanuele Coloniato. Thank you guys so very freaking much. A huge thank you to our Goldspan Dragons, Waffles, Randy A.K. Donald T, Floriano Scott, Jan Newman, Simster65, Anthony, Tim Clanny, William Whitehead, Rico Colombaroli, and Marco Marino. Thank you guys so very freaking much. And a huge thank you to our Nico Bolus, God Pharaohs, Earl, Chris Katowski, Grandov, and our newest member, Danny Montgomery. You guys are pretty freaking sweet. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, going the extra mile, putting hard-earned cash into the show. Really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You make all of this even more possible than it already was. So yeah, if you want to check out the Patreon or the membership, as I said, there will be a special giveaway as soon as we hit 4,000 for all the members and the patrons. You can check the link below the video and in the description below the video. There is everything you need to know. And if you don't have any hard-earned cash to share, don't you worry about it, sweet summer child. There's always other ways to support the channel, like subscribing. It's free, and the subscription and the like and the share goes a long freaking way. So thank you guys so very freaking much for being here over the last 8.5 months. I really appreciate it. We're going strong, we're going fast. We will hit those 4K sooner than later. So today was crazy. 4 games and we're at an hour of video. That is so much. That is insanity. And I never thought it would happen with this deck. I thought the games would go very freaking fast, but holy smokes, what comebacks we had, and it truly was the best of 2 worlds, the deck of many things. Oh man, I will make this into a monster sooner or later. Today was okay. It was a cute little fox that is on the picture over in the right corner, but it will be a monster sooner or later. So thank you guys so very freaking much. Will I change anything? Yes, I will. There will be another version of this very soon, but I'm very happy that we're still finding new ways to play all of these awesome cards in this limited card pool that we have. And yeah, I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.